again. Welcome back to Conversations at Barker. Today we are diving into connecting interests to pathways, where we explore how students can match who they are with the many post-secondary options out there. Brenda, students and parents often ask us, what are the options after secondary school and how do they differ? Can you give us an overview?
Okay, there are a few post-secondary school options and it really depends on what suits you and how you like to learn. There are junior colleges that prepare students for GCE A levels, where there's an emphasis on academic rigor and theoretical knowledge, and it's often seen as a preferred route to university.
So are JC really the classic route to university, especially for students who prefer strong academic training?
Yes, and then there is also the IB diploma program that offered in IB schools and 2 JCs. Is recognized by overseas universities. It is broad-based and holistic curriculum, including 6 subject groups and core components. So in the IB, there is a focus on critical thinking, global awareness, and independent research. The Polytechnic route offers career-focused diploma. Students choose from a wide range of specialized fields such as engineering, business, design, media, hospitality, applied sciences, and more. So it emphasizes applied learning and industry exposure because it often offers internships and project-based assessments that lead to a diploma in Singapore with options to work or further study in universities. ITE is another route. It offers vocational and practical training in areas such as hospitality, business, engineering, design and media, health sciences and infocomms. It's good for students to know what the options are available to them and the criteria for each one. They should think about what suits their learning styles and preferences and how students want to contribute in the future.
So polytechnics are really for people who enjoy applied learning and want a head start in their field. You mentioned ITE too. I know some parents and students may wonder about ITE, since it's often perceived as the least selected option.
Yeah, I know ITE, the perception of ITE concerns many students and parents. For students who may not excel academically in secondary school, ITE provides practical, hands-on training across a wide range of skills and industries. Graduates can go on to polytechnics, specialized programs, and even further studies. ITE also offers diplomas for those who value hands-on training. The stories about ITE graduates going on to excel in different areas actually speaks volumes about the importance of finding a learning environment and type of training that actually fit the students' strengths and interests. They also tell of the students' resilience and adaptability because they have to overcome challenges to achieve their goals.
That's such an important reminder. It's really about fit, not popularity. It is also great to hear that ITE served as a platform for success for so many young people in Singapore. So Brenda, with all these choices, how can students decide which pathway suits them the best?
Okay, one of the tools I share with students to guide them in decision making is the career wheel. So on one side is the awareness of self, what they enjoy and what they're good at, and knowing what options are available for them in the labour market. Then they can align their strengths and interests with awareness of the growing industries and how they can contribute to it. We also think about personal values. I ask them, what's important to you? Is it creativity, like making music for others? Or is it making a difference in people's lives through various ways? Or just making people happy? Or is it stability or security? One of the students that came to me today shared they love making others happy through food and aspires to be a pastry chef. So the jobs and industries do evolve, and I encourage students to be curious. As the knowledge of opportunities can come from different experiences, like courses you take, networking, building relationships, talking to different people, internships, it helps them to expand their knowledge. One thing I realized when I talk to students is the help of significant others in their lives. Someone who knows them well and whom they trust. If they can process and walk through the decisions with that someone, the journey will be less scary. You know, knowing that this person is supporting them or encouraging them to get out of their comfort zone, to go for it, is very encouraging.
I totally agree with you, Brenda. Sometimes students don't realize how much their CCAs, hobbies, or even volunteer work say about their strengths. If you enjoy helping others in community service, that could be a strong sign of empathy. Or if you love creating videos for fun, that shows creativity and communication skills. These little clues are actually building blocks for future pathways. With all these taken into consideration, how can students be more thoughtful in making decisions about their choices?
This is how I guide them. Being open to new experiences, maybe take calculated risk to try new things. It's one thing to read about a course, and it's another thing to just step into an open house, talk to people in the field, or try out a short program or take up an internship. You won't always know what you want until you have tried it. Second, broaden your options. If you have more choices, then you can prioritize them based on your values and what matters to you. And thirdly, you can keep learning and stay adaptable. Remember, it's a journey, right? You know, your sometimes interests may shift, you may pick up new skills, and jobs will evolve. So we will likely become aware of new possibilities as we experience new things. In summary, we can make thoughtful decisions by reflecting on our own interests, values, and skills, staying open to new experiences, and embracing something called happenstance, which is trying new things that can lead to unexpected clarity when new opportunities come along your journey.
That's so encouraging. Thank you for sharing, Brenda. I really like how you remind us that it's a journey and that even if our interests change along the way, every experience helps us to grow.
For our viewers, whether you are a parent or a student, I think the big takeaway is this. Don't just chase what's popular. Focus on discovering your strengths, exploring your interests, and staying adaptable. That's how you'll find a pathway that fits.
Brenda, thank you so much for sharing all your wisdom, your kind and practical tips with us today.
Thank you for tuning in today. In our next episode, we'll be talking about what success really looks like and why it can be very different for every child. So stay curious, keep exploring, and we'll see you soon on Conversations at Barker.